kings tonight.
Signal established. Please initiate additional connections. Point oriented. Please proceed to next triangulation point. Initiating surveillance process. Scanning. Scanning. Survey complete. Resource drop. Authorized. Please clear the area. Warning. Warning. Hostile forces detected. Resource drop locked. Immediate elimination required. Area secured. Remote unlock complete. Have a nice day.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
Error. Based on current number of registered naughty children, this unit is suffering from a severe coal shortage.
Sunny makes it good, baby.
Okay, so if the ship broke apart in orbit, they should be near. I was wondering if you were coming back. read that one issue of The Unstoppables where the Mistress of Mystery was sent out to stop a bank robbery, but the address kept changing? I thought that was so hilarious. But if you get there and this thing is gone, come back, and I'll try to reconfigure the scanner, okay? If my crew is out there, I hope they found someone decent to take them in. One thing at a time. To think how small these mountains would have looked on our ship.
really gotten set up here.
There's a lot of supplies here that look ripe for the picking.
Build up the refuge and give comfort to your fellow person. You might not need it.
You mean I ain't gonna make it?
If you got some spare supplies,
A week, maybe 2.
why not help us help
I'm so sorry, Mr. Price.
Dadgummit. I'd hoped to live long enough to see a Brahmin with 3 heads.
Wonder if they have any chems laying around here.
How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now. Heh, ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound and come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, it'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. They ain't human, I tell you.
Damn people to Appalachia.
So you did. I told that damn Harvey I wasn't no useless lout who couldn't even open a jar of relish. You best watch yourself out there, or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
It's too clean here.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just scared. We have to prioritize the sick and injured, like Lehman here.
Oh, I'm right as rain. For the next week, anyway. Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that?
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with actual
Well,
flavor.
Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to irradiated ore at Emmett Mountain.
Technically, it was all the radioactive waste that made both you and the ore irradiated. But that's perhaps besides the point. Lehman is suffering from severe radiation sickness. At this stage, we typically see a positive attitude does wonders for the body's health. There's already significant internal damage.
Say, isn't there anything else we can try? Some sort of mirror? Truth is, I've still got a dream to chase. Never thought much of it, but now I've got the Reaper's shadow looming over me. It sure feels a lot more. I don't.
I shouldn't even be saying this, but I've heard some rumors. A radiation specialist up in the hills, north of the Savage Divide. I don't know what that means or if they even exist, so just take it.
I think I'm starting to. A little phlegm ain't gonna keep me cooped up here. But I sure am sweating about. Oh, you can? No. Let's go find this. I'll just wash that down with some. I can make most of the.
It's nice to see people around in the responders uniform again.
We could always use an extra hand around here.
donations. Drop off your donations over
Orlando
here.
is very charming. But to be honest with you, not really sure why they're not.
Sir? one more step in your mincemeat.
He's one of them. The bandits!
I need you both to explain what you saw and how you found us here, before I decide it's not worth hearing the answer.
I was just looking for help, honest.
Help? What could I possibly do for you that your smooth-skinned buddies couldn't hand you on a silver platter?
I've got the radiation sickness. I heard there's a specialist.
God damn it. I told them spreading that rumor would be the end of us.
So did you know about the specialist?
That's enough out of you. You both looking to purge your ads? Or just him? You're either stupid or don't care one bit about your friend. Not sure which. I'll tell it to you straight. I'm the specialist you heard about, but I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence! We must welcome them! Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now just hold on a second here. Who are you people? And what the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other, potential ghouls.
The issue is, you recognize us already, which means we left a loose end. No one lives to identify the revenants.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? Isn't that right?
Lehman Prize?
Lehman! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's criminal acts and think about the future. You just have to agree to minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills and no more worrying about pesky skincare routines. So, do we have a deal?
I think I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but they didn't deserve what you done to them. Well, what you tried to do to me. And for what? Ammo and scrap metal? But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, if he would stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted. Figure out what that is.
Oh, of course, of course. The solution here is that you join us. It's not like you have much choice. Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Or is being human so important as to die for? No need for a final answer just now, by the way. There are some... By any measure, becoming...
Says the lifelong...
Asher, you have yet to provide me a convincing answer as to what we need out there that we can't have in here.
Courtesy, human rights, the ability to take part in civilization.
Not much of a civilization compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Or, anyway, we are wasting your ailing friend's precious...
Now, hold on a second. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them?
We tried it the nice way. People died. Ghouls. On account of nothing but our loosely attached skin. So don't you for 1 second think of us as some kind of monsters for trying to survive. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this messed up reality. Each one of those is a ticking time bomb. Maybe their friends treat them right. They act as protection. But as soon as a ghoul steps outside on their own, it's free range. A home for ghouls is freedom for us. We don't have to ask a human escort to make a trip down the road. We don't have to watch our backs, wondering if that funny look the newcomer gave us will become a gun to the head. Living out there, the fight never ends. Neither do the tragedies. We got sick of it. Now, for once, we have a place to call our own. I shouldn't have to explain what I'll do to protect that. Like you could possibly...
It's clear you need some time to persuade. While you do, why don't you, if you come back and decide for certain you want to perish in your deeply flawed prison of flesh, but if you do become sufficiently alarmed by the throes of mortal death to reconsider...
Okay, yeah. I mean, if it's between a...
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul. You'll regret you were ever born at all.
Oh, what I need is a radiated ore. I have the base formula here already, but...
Ore? Well, you mean like we have at Emmett Mountain? That should be easy. Though I'd feel off.
No way, Umlet.
Asher? I'll watch Lehman, of course. Then it's settled! Oh, this is so exciting! Oh, what?
There's another shaft off the main operation. Best go there and stay under the radar. This key here will get you into the tunnels.
I'll be watching you, so don't take any suspicious detours.
This way, my dear test subject! Into the lab where the excitement happens.
Miss Martinia, is it? We're still holding off on the operation till later, aren't we?
Hazmat suits don't grow on trees. It took forever to collect all these. All the stuff left behind after the war. You should make good use of it.
That all? Well, now that that's over with, let's make this quick. Someone could walk in any minute. Can't reach the ore until you open that gate, pal. Need to go check on them. There's a tunnel around the corner, locked up tight. You're taking your time for someone who's not supposed to be. I'll make this quick. You stay out here and save your smooth and melted flesh. There might be more fails. Just keep them off my back. And don't even think about turning tail. I've been tracking for 40 years. You won't get far. Got nothing to say to you.
Are you new on the team? Welcome aboard. I'm Madeline. But you should probably get back to the main operation. Nobody's supposed to be back here without supervision. I just came to grab some tools. Hey, is that...
Cool!
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened. Just for a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scaver, but you weren't ever supposed to be a part of this. Unfortunately, I've got no choice, newcomer. It's our code in the...
Wait, no. Oh, God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could be the death of everyone I care about. Oh. The killing of your crew, that wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. So it's gonna be like that. Shut up. I'm warning you, Missy. We're just like anyone else trying to survive out here. Keep your damn mouth shut about ghouls.
I understand. Just let me leave, okay? You're not gonna shoot me?
God, hurry up already.
All right.
Oh. No, I'll stick to my...
Pay a penny. Copper's always lying.
Anybody can hoard tin cans. We do, but the rest won't.
easy chemical reaction and... With that, my dear Mr. Price, your new life awaits, stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? That I can start a new life? A good one?
Well, I did it. Who's to say that you can't?
I do. Not that any of you will listen to me. I've got an
I don't want to die just yet. But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, leave this world the way I am. You reckon?
Oh, certainly. Multitudes of ways. But if you're dead, you've got zilch.
You're darn right about that, aren't you, Miss Parthenia? All right. I still got lots to live for. And it ain't no good giving up. But I get squeamish with needles. My last crew sure would rip me a new one about that. Well, who needs to go? They'd inject every chem they had and then tear apart Hubris comics like animals. Anyway, the point is, you'll have to stick me with that stuff before I change my mind.
Oh, it's an inhaler.
An inhaler?
Why don't you wait over in the meantime, you.
I'm going back to God.
I'll be forthright. We need more ghouls. I need to make more ghouls, I mean. The science is fascinating. Ghoulification cures countless ills, even terminal ones. But it has side effects. Flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain, loss of smell, loss of sight, degradation of the vocal cords, and so on. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day bring them back to the quality of life that people like Asher wish for. They'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human. And you could be one of them. Or, better yet, you are a generosity to help a friend, initiative. It takes a certain acumen, and to embark into the pinnacle. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. Well then, give me your answer. Suit yourself.
I'm just waiting for Miss Parthenia to do her test-a-majiggies.
So, are you ready to join?
Another day, huh? We're not friends, just in case that wasn't clear.